can start.
Thank you, Mayor. You have a tough job here this evening because you have an unruly chamber. I'm Gina Clayton Tarvin. I'm the clerk of the Board of Trustees of the Ocean View School District, which does represent Westminster. I'm a 5-time president of the Board of Trustees. I'm an experienced chair. I'm an experienced person that understands Robert's Rules of Order. You have a really tough job, Mayor. I do want to say, though, that anyone can come and speak in public comments during unagendized comments. I do not agree with Amy Fan West at all. I do not appreciate what she does to residents in Westminster, but I do want to say, Mr. City Attorney, you're actually incorrect. And somebody that wants to come here and speak and say something about something that's out of the subject jurisdiction of Westminster can't do that. This is the United States of America, and we have free speech rights. And I definitely don't agree with her. We have to follow our Constitution first and foremost. I want to thank you, though, because you have a tough job, and you can eject people from this chamber for disrupting your meeting. Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you to all of you. I'm here because I want to tell you about wonderful things in Westminster. I want to tell you about some of the good things that go on in the city, not just dysfunction. We have 2 schools in the city of Westminster. I represent the residents of Westminster. We have Westmont and we have Starview. And those are 2 wonderful schools that we have modernized and spent close to $60 million doing that. Our first modernized school was in Westminster. I chose Westminster to have our first modernized school instead of in Huntington Beach, where we run 10 schools. That's because I appreciate the citizens of Westminster. I appreciate the Vietnamese community, who are wonderful patriots, some of the most patriotic people in this country. And I appreciate them and sending their children to our schools. I want to thank you, Councilmember Mondo, because you have a wonderful traffic commissioner, the chair, Jimmy Pham. Thank you for appointing him. He is such a wonderful resident and a spokesperson, not only for Westminster, but for the entire Ocean View School District. And I encourage anybody who's listening, anybody out there in Assembly District 70, which includes many cities, including those that I represent, Huntington Beach, Westminster, Midway City, and Fountain Valley, to vote for Jimmy Pham this November 5th for AD Assembly District 70 to make some change and bring home tax dollars that we pay into the California coffers to come home to this district, because Tree-Taw has not done that, and we need a real representative. Lastly, I want to say I am up for re-election. This would be my 4th term if I get elected, and I appreciate all of the residents of Westminster.
Yeah, you can't campaign.
Well, this is free speech, and I can say what I want. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
You're not going to violate my First Amendment rights. Thank you.
Next speaker is Jonathan Rosani, followed by Tammy Howell.
Thank you for coming, Johnny.
Can start. First of all, I'd like to talk about Young Van West. I believe it's your job to do that. So would you please get back to thank you for all the work you do in our district. Go ahead. Yeah, twice a month we hear all about that. You have 22,000 residents, and they don't all agree with people behind it. Okay, so well, I came here to basically respond to something that said something about me a couple weeks ago. Beforehand, I had a percentage of the Dan's office, and nobody seemed to care. I came by, nobody seemed to care. So I did a little investigation on my own and found out that this person seemed to have a habit of being inside the chambers. I also found out that, the city it's been discussed, I think in November of 2023 meeting. This is Chief of Police speaking, but probably while, somebody's the use number, they could hold a sign. And it seems like nobody seems good now about that. But anyway, a couple weeks ago, someone spoke about being intimidated after a meeting, a prior meeting, which is kind of odd because they were talking about me. There wasn't a whole lot of people in the chambers, and I hear somebody talking trash behind me. I turn around, and I don't know, the person is 6 to 8 feet away. All of a sudden, she goes off on me because I'm staring at somebody who's a little out of control.
Can you give us their name?
What was that?
Can you give us their names?
No, I'm not going to talk about their name, but it's odd that they said I was intimidating. And when I turn around to see who the hell is talking trash, all of a sudden she goes off on me. It's nuts. So it's hard to come to any other conclusion than the feel that this person needs some help. There's some anger issues. And the same thing with this person. Is that acceptable? Is that acceptable?
Time's up, sit down.
I'm up.
Time's up, Chumbawamba.
Please. Next speaker, please.
Next speaker, Tammy Hamill, followed by Donald Lake.
And this is the same people that are online that are